AskReddit by Albalilla. What's a total waste of money yet people still pay for? MLM products, stupidly overpriced and all of the packaging just looks so cheap. Edit, the products themselves feel cheap AF, not just the packaging. Got suckered by a friend to buy a face product that would help reduce fine lines. All it did was give my face hives, even though it claimed the ingredients to be all natural. Bullshit. Deleted. Extended warranty on inexpensive items. $29.99 earphones, $9.99 extended warranty. Does not cover loss or stolen, water damage, misuse, and about half a page of other exceptions. In other words, it cover nothing. Internet service providers that still don't offer unlimited data plans. My favorite is how cell plans now have multiple unlimited plans with different definitions of unlimited. Scientology. My dad briefly became involved with that human trafficking cult. https://www.coneswift.com/case/groundbreaking-human-trafficking-lawsuit-against-closed bracket during the 70s. They harassed him by asking him for money and trying to sell him books and classes the rest of his life. When he developed dementia and lost his ability to make good decisions, and before we knew what was going on, they talked him into buying dozens of their books. Extended warranties on something like a small appliance under $200. It is exchangeable at the store during its original warranty and the amount of jacking around and possibly shipping charges or service fee is not even worth it. At Target the other day I scanned a $9 package of Hot Wheels for my son, but before I could move forward with the rest of my stuff I had to respond to an offer for an extended warranty for $3.50. The money people send to celebrity preachers. When a prosperity gospel preacher needs a new airplane or renovation to their mansion, they turn to their congregation to provide the money. When the congregation is in dire need of help, the preacher tells them to pray to God for the money. Annually replacing a smartphone. I started getting "don't you want an upgrade" messages from my provider literally 3 months after buying my newest Samsung phone. Fuck off, lol. 10mm socket, it'll be gone before you can get a chance to use it. They disappear as fast as guitar picks. Harbor Freight should sell 10mm bulk packs. Paid followers. How do I become a paid follower? Call me bitchy, but I avoid all thons. Walkathons, telethons, bookathons, etc. Most of the money raised goes to pay very large salaries and to fund more thons. Precious damn little goes to the cause the money is ostensibly raised for. https://www.fidelibist.com/this-breast-cancer-charity-is-the-big-new-scam-in-politics. I only support Jonathanathons. The bag of spinach in my refrigerator that was purchased to replace the previous, and now spoiled, bag of spinach. Edit holy fucking shirt balls, thank you so much babes. Life tip, freeze it before it spoils and tell yourself you'll put it in a smoothie. Then it'll get tiny bits of spinach all over your freezer every time you grab an item near it, all while never actually making a smoothie. 95% of gym supplements, aside from caffeine and creatine, none of them have been vetted enough to be called effective. And the ones that have, are never effective. Edit, yes protein good, include it in the 5%. Steroids work better anyways. Reddit awards. Edit, I wasn't going to say anything, but how in the hell did someone give me attorney and all powerful? Anyway, thanks for wasting your money on me guys. Re-edit, I'm now sitting on 4+ years of Reddit premium. WTF guys, thank you. Someone spent $100 to give you a fake internet award. Let that sink in. Let it. The ultra thin 1-ply budget toilet paper. Today I was trying to unspool a wad, but that cheap garbage rips by the weight of 3 squares alone. In my frustration I began furiously unwinding an excess amount and hit the string on my hoodie, in the process causing it to fly up and hit me in the eye with the metal tip. Now I need to go to work with only one working eye for the rest of the day, all because someone bought the cheap stuff to save a few dollars. I know it was annoying, but this story makes a great sketch comedy bit. The newest cell phone every year. Cigarette. Smoking in general, you literally burn your money. But I get to keep the cancer. A Sirius XM subscription, thinking the Howard Stern show is going to get good again. The more detailed answer here is paying full price for XM. You can haggle them down to a very small subscription price. Donating to big YouTubers when they live stream, for the feeling of someone popular saying your name. I very rarely donate to the YouTuber, but when I do, it's to someone who's provided me years of free content. I feel like it's a way to give them a little thanks for all the entertainment. Ticketmaster fees. In-app purchases in games. Agreed, and I don't do this anymore. I used to pay maybe $5 a month to upgrade this or that in a game I play on my iPad. Although back in the 80s I paid more in one sitting playing arcade games at the bowling alley. Overall I spent more money at the arcade when I was a kid. Food delivery from third-party apps. Not only is takeout already expensive, you are paying a 10-20% upcharge on the menu. Then there's the fees and tip. DoorDash. Buy 2 combos from McDonald's and have it delivered. That'll be $30 plus tax, tip and fees. Fast fashion. Yay, I worked at a clothes store right when I was 16-17 with a little dopey store discount. I put so much of my paychecks back into that store for clothes that just ended up being donated. Get all my clothes from Goodwill and Costco now. Very unpopular opinion alert. Vacations to kid-centered places with kids too young to appreciate them. Edited. I mean taking a 1 and 2 year old to Disney for example. It's an expensive trip that they are not old enough to appreciate. I'm not talking about older kids and toddlers going as a family. Or that parents don't want to hang with their kids. My comment was limited in scope to parents who bring a very young baby or toddler to an extremely overpriced destination before they were old enough to recognize and appreciate the trip. It's not really for the kids. It's because parents like watching kids play and have fun. But yeah, there have definitely been times where I've thought, why did I pay for this? It's sort of like when you buy a giant expensive toy and the kid just makes a house out of the box instead. Alkaline or pH balanced water. Your stomach acid sits at 1-3ish pH. Your body digests things by using that near carb battery acid level environment to break stuff apart. Not only is that $8 bottle of 9.5 pH water getting instantly acidified the moment it hits your stomach, your body could not absorb anything if your stomach was less acidic. Your blood pH is 7.4ish, but it has literally nothing to do with your stomach and everything to do with your kidneys and renal systems. Please, for the love of God, stop listening to Gwyneth fucking Paltrow. The alkaline diet fad is utterly meaningless. Alkaline water and tap water both are getting the exact same treatment by your stomach, and it's literally just a small vat of acid. I don't know about y'all, but expensive alkaline water has taken over the vast majority of space for refrigerated convenience store water in my area, and it's genuinely the most infuriating bullshit. Didn't she like her alkaline water with a twist of lemon? Lottery scratch-off tickets. I got gas once and a Gatorade and got $2.75 and change, and just happened to have a quarter in my pocket. IDKY. But I said maybe I'll buy a scratch off. I bought a $3 crossword and I ended up winning $5K. Someone told me to test my luck here, buy another one. So I went to another gas station and bought a $5 crossword and won $500. Tried again at another place and won $100 off a $5 scratch off. Fourth time I didn't win anything and stopped. This is super rare and most people don't win anything at all. They call it the poor man's tax for a reason. Poor people hoping to win it but and just throwing money away. Paying $200 annually to Mitsubishi Connect just to be able to track my car and remotely start the car and air conditioning system. So you're telling me it's built into the car, but it's blocked in software? Buy a Ford. They've claimed all connected features will be unconditionally complimentary for the life of the vehicle. Reddit coins. Personally, I think paying a ton extra for natural diamonds, especially blood diamonds, is a waste of money. Lab created diamonds are perfect diamonds, and moissanite is basically better than perfect in terms of how it looks. I don't get it. I could either spend $25 CAD on a 1CT certified white moissanite, $641 CAD on a 1CT lab grown, perfect, diamond, or I could spend $1,760 CAD on an ethically sourced certified 1CT white diamond for slightly more hardness and slightly less sparkle than moissanite. Yeah, I'll stick with moissanite or lab grown. I think diamonds are fucking boring as a gem anyways, and I'd never buy one more than 0.5 CT unless it was a really good deal, or for a partner. Second-hand diamonds are also a thing. Check the estate jewelry section of some jewelers. Mobile games, they're in-app purchases to be exact. You never know when the server suddenly shut down and all those premium stuff, fancy cosmetics, and wonderful perks just completely disappear. However, this is also why a majority of mobile games are still up and running. So yeah, it's just part of the industry lol. My logic is I will spend $60 to $70 on a console game, so spending that same amount on a phone game that I'll play considerably longer is just fine. Pokémon Go and Clash of Clans are the two I spend money on, but it's small amounts. There are definitely games that push the microtransaction. Monopoly Go came out in April. I played for all of 30 seconds before I could tell how much that game wants to milk you out of money. Overpriced drinking water in bottles. Sure, there is a difference, but the price doesn't justify the difference. Tipping famous Twitch streamers. They already make millions. They don't need your $20. Homeopathy. I had asthma as a youngin and my parents tried homeopathy, it didn't work. They tried conventional medicine, surprise surprise, I barely have any symptoms anymore. Imagine if they relied on homeopathy. Pre-ordering games, especially ones where you already know what kind of game you're going to get, like COD. You get it maybe a week earlier and it's typically unfinished. Coffee drinks. I have perfected the art of making one good cup of coffee at a time at home, and when I did the math I realized I was spending $4-6 per day before, and now I'm paying $0.75 per day without lines or apps or being asked how to spell my simple name or whatever. I spent $150 on a cheap espresso machine. Thing has paid for itself probably over 100x now. Celebrity publicized fundraisers for catastrophic events. Oprah is asking citizens to pledge financial aid for the Maui fires. She's a billionaire. You have to carefully research whatever charity you donate to make sure the money goes to the right spot and doesn't get mismanaged. When I see a streamer make more money in donations in an hour than what I make in 2 weeks. Bottled water. Get a filter for your faucet or a Brita pitcher. You don't need individual plastic bottles of water for the home. I just drink it out of the tap. But that might be a privilege of where I live. I think it's porn subscriptions and OnlyFans, it's total waste of money. Diamonds. Shiny rock. I spend $10 a month on Spotify Premium so I don't have to shuffle play my playlists. Yet that's exactly what I do. Well, the ads can be quite annoying too. Deleted. The business part of the Mormon church is fascinating. They are more of a corporation than a church. Warranties and insurance for literally anything where the replacement cost you can afford. Paper plates and cups used regularly as an alternative to not having to wash dishes. Joke's on you, I reuse paper towels and sometimes paper plates. Weddings. I'm not going to defend people having their parents take out second mortgages to pay for $40K weddings. That shit is ridiculous. But when you think of your wedding as a, hopefully, once in a lifetime, giant fucking party that you get to host, suddenly it becomes worth dropping a little extra cash here and there. At least that's my wife and my's experience. Psychics. I knew you were going to say that. OnlyFans. Internet is full of free porn. Fast fashion. Cable TV. Streaming has gotten expensive enough that they are now comparable in cost. But, if you limit your streaming services or rotate them, you can easily come out ahead. Though I suspect at some future point when they figure out people rotate services, they'll start adding administrative fees to start the streaming service. Designer handbags. They don't convey what people think they convey.